Hello everyone and welcome back to the Otlichno server. Today, it's Season 6. Well, technically I've been Season 6 for like a week, but I didn't start recording until like today. So, why? Well, because I just kind of want to have some stuff done because I didn't want to go all over again because we also had last season, we had Diamond Society, we had single player and stuff like that over the year's time. So I felt like, well, doing it again would kind of be boring. So I just did a bunch of stuff off camera. Like this little farm because we need hay bales for our projects, little mine shafts, and this entire wall to kind of keep you guys up to date on what's been happening. But I think I'm gonna just continue this as kind of like a funny diary-ish type thing. So, night 1, about 50 zombies in front of the door. Door said rip me. That's literally all the shit that happened. Night 2, finally got a bed. It's kind of dark. Yeah, we had a bunch of coal issues, so I couldn't really make torches, and I forgot you could make charcoal, and we have lots of trees. Night 4, everything seems to go well except for 4. He had a lot of problems in the nether, and he died a lot. Well, at least he died once, but then he still had issues or something. So the first death was because of our fucking internet. So people that follow me on Twitter will probably know that my internet was shit last week, and that's also how I died first time. Petra came and built, and he died. Yep, he died. Instantly. He has more internet issues than me. He kept on crashing and shit as well. I'm fucking playing Wi-Fi, mate. Stop it. Found the Will lives next to us. Actually, the thing I found out is Will found us, and he's living like somewhere over there. And I found out that Poke is living somewhere over there. A lot closer. I didn't really find Will's that easily. He lives in a little hut, like a little hobbit hole hut. Russ only uses hacks. It's rest for you, I suppose. Tiger's still stuck in the maze. I think she found a way out of the maze now, but she was like stuck in it for like an hour or two. Finally found a weird dungeon. I'll show you guys that in a second because I turned that dungeon into a thing. Then the boys broke into Duncan's sex lair. So I assume that's people like Russ and T-Man and shit. So yeah, then we know that. I didn't place this one time, by the way. Might give something away by the comma not being there, and all caps and shit. But anyway, night 36 is when we finally got our nether portal and ventured into the nether. Made our first mob farm, which was with the weird dungeon. Welding a jade. It doesn't goddamn work. Well, it's working now. It took me like fucking forever to actually get the thing working. All the redstone guides seem to kinda break for some reason. So I had to do something myself. And then here is Holland versus Russia. Russ and I got into a bit of a fight. And well, we killed each other a lot. Well, 4 times technically, I suppose. Because I already had 1 death. So, what we have here is a bunch of eggs. And we got chickens here. We already seen that. I completely ran out of diamonds, though. I'm sharing this with Patrick, so you would think it goes twice as fast. But damn, the resources also go twice as fast. Because the server crashed yesterday, I had like 3 diamonds in here and 6. And I was gonna enchant another tool. But I think Patrick went online this morning and took those diamonds as well. There's a sign up there. So, yeah. Let's actually check out this thing. I don't know why this is here. Patrick built that. Let's hope it's not killing us eventually. The thing down here is our mob farm. Well, it doesn't technically drain XP or anything. But it does give us, like, the arrows and the bones. And especially with, like, the bones. So it's a skelly spawner. Just for the people that weren't guessing that from the bones and stuff. Okay, well, let's get out of here. This is our thing. Patrick has an obsession with asses, but hey, what's new, right? Ooh, it's nighttime. I don't want to be out here at nighttime. I'll go sleep. So just like last season, we have the single player sleeping command, which is pretty sweet. But it just skips time very fast, so it becomes nighttime regardless. So even if someone's sleeping, you're out, and you're like, yeah, he's sleeping. It's still gonna get nighttime. But yeah, this is our first house. We still have to decorate it. And this is it from the outside. I think it looks pretty sweet, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of here! what else? I don't know what's going on, guys, but I feel like I've been, like, terribly off aim lately. So there's here this thing, right? My feeling is exactly. I don't know what the fuck this is all about, but who's the hell's house is this? Well, there was a thing here when that sign was there. Well, it's technically talking about me here, but both sides said that it was my property and Patrick's. But I'm gonna ask 2 of the shiny big sloppy diamonds. Okay, well, I don't know who put that there. I'm gonna assume, like, Russ. He did put this here as well. He wants to call this Russville. So, if he's gonna claim the name for that for my city, I'm gonna have to find the guy. So, I think, like, I don't know, 10, 20 diamonds a month. That's probably gonna do, right, guys? If he wants to pay or not, I mean, we'll probably just take it from his place. So, yeah, please confirm this, Russ, if you want to have this. We're gonna have some fun, I suppose. And I'm gonna be rich. So, yeah, this is the little starting house. How about a little fisher shack? I'm not completely done with it. I'm not really sure on what to add either, though, but I feel like these walls are very blank. I don't like that, but I don't know what to do about it. I put a little leaves over there, and it helps somewhat, but I don't know what to do for the rest. Maybe just some stairs, you know, put in some dents. This side is pretty sweet, but I feel like it can have some more as well. Maybe just some fence posts or something over there. I don't know. But anyway, let's go. I'm gonna go down this road later. So we have this gorgeous area. It's just like the #1 reason why I got it, or when I went here. I was gonna set up camp over there at first, because it had some really nice, like, beachy area and stuff like that, but this seems to be a lot nicer. Patrick's working on this farm. Seems like it blew up. Well, damn, we'll have to fix that at some point. He also made this. There's a farm down there. But up here is basically where all our shit is. Don't know why that melon is there. I have really no clue. So, there was, like, Netherwart farm was up here, but it stuck out way too much because, you know, red on green tends to stick out when you're especially far away. We got an ender chest here, got a bow in that. I was buying some bows of Russell, which is why I have a real lack of diamond as well. Because I want to have the most OP bow ever. And then found out that I couldn't combine the two, and then I got pretty sad. So I'm using the infinity one now. And the other one has the mending, which are the 2 things I want to have on top of each other, but... yeah, no, I couldn't... Actually, we'll go up here later again. Because there are things I want to kind of show you guys from, like, high up. But I want to do that after I showed you all the things. So, going over this way, this is what Patrick and I have been working on all day yesterday. So, this is the stable. This is Russ's little hut. This is what he was doing while we were fighting as well, I suppose. So yeah, stable, pretty sweet. It's having sheeps and stuff like that in it for now. We're breeding those, so we can actually put them into this farm here. So basically what happens is the babies should fall in between those gaps if we breed them in here. And then they should just come in here. And we're just easily able to swipe them with like a looting free and fire aspect sword. And we would have food, we would have lots of leather, and we would all be happy. Okay, well that's that. So this is built by Patrick. I think I pretty much like it. Then I started working on this here. This was a hole at first. As you guys can kind of see, it goes down there to like a little cave. If you guys can see that. I don't know what YouTube will do with that. But I linked it up with the river here, or with the ocean. I think it looks pretty sweet. Then it still has a bunch of these things. I'm not sure what to do with this. I think I'm going to keep this. I feel like that would be nice. Just add on to it a little bit, but I think this looks pretty sweet. It was a random structure, so I feel like that's good. Oh, also, for the people, I should probably say it. This is like, with some mods, or with like a terrain mod, so all this stuff is not like, you know, vanilla generated, I suppose. It uses all vanilla blocks, but it had used a mod for that, and like 4,000 blocks out, or 4,000? I think it was 4,000 blocks out in each direction, is where we would find it, and after that it will just be normal terrain generation. Now, do note that it doesn't have any cheaty things, it just has like dungeons, and new dungeon types, new structure types, And, of course, awesome new biome types. This here is the gate. I want to get a gate, or I want to get a wall all around this area. Because we're going to be building a town. With, like, awesome buildings, a mansion, and probably, like, a castle over there somewhere. Where those taller trees are. So then I kind of want to claim all this land in this first video, just so everyone knows what they're going to be doing, before we're going to have to capture and claim and conquer and shit, and that won't be any fun with it. So this is the gate. I think this side was opening it up. Yeah. So this is opening it up, and then this is closing it. Closing works a lot faster. But hey, what can you do about it, right? I don't think we have actual... Do we have access? I thought I made a door here. Yeah. I made a door here. This is for the bottom one. So we click either of these buttons. And then it goes down here. And then it does all this shit. So for people that kind of want to copy it over. This is like the input. Goes up here. Goes into this block. There is some torch here. So this one activates. And then it gives like the short pulse. And it will activate the redstone that was down here, and then goes to a full power or free delay. I think that was free delays, right? 4 delay tick into all these repeaters, which go up to torches, which go up to more torches, which extend these ones. Technically, no, I think they technically extend. I don't know. Anyway, it does shit and it works, so I think I'm happy with that. I think it technically extends. Oh, no, it does extend those ones because it powers the block, and that extends these ones technically. And then it goes into a little bit of a delay here, which is why it takes so fucking long for it to actually activate. And then it goes into these ones, and it will activate these. Now we want to have these on a lower one, or yeah, a higher tick, I suppose, because otherwise they'll go before these ones, and if these are still activated, they will not be pushed down or pulled down. Which is why this bottom part takes forever, and which is why if you do it upside down, it goes a lot easier. Now, I don't really have easy access to the other side. The tutorial I watched all did it in like, with one sweep of a single lever, but I couldn't get that to work because redstone was kind of fucked up. Almost broke it. This is a lot easier to figure out. I actually figured this out mostly on my own. So that was pretty sweet. So just the 2 buttons again, it goes just up here. And I feel like I'm going to be stuck down here now, damn it. No, I don't want to be stuck down here. I don't even have blocks. Let me out. Let me out. Okay, well I'm going to be stuck down here forever, I suppose then. Okay. Nah. Can I not? Please? Okay, there we go. So it goes into these blocks, and if we can just, I don't know, just break these ones. Go up. Goes into this repeater. And it goes into 2 lanes. One is right underneath this block, and one is above this block, and they'll both power the pistons. And that's how the gate goes down. And because there's not real much delay, that one goes down pretty much instantly. Which is pretty sweet, because you always, I guess, want to get it down as soon as possible. Like, something will come up, and then you're like, BAM! And it's down. Like, look how fucking fast that works, right? Like, this going up thing. I think I can technically be like adjusting some things, but and I'll probably do that off camera to see if I can make this faster. But eventually I want to have 3 of these gates like around, like one over there, probably where the castle is gonna be, and one over where the path led, or at least somewhere in that proximity. Because Patrick was working on something like that, or something over there, and I guess we still have to do that. And work some stuff out over there, and we'll probably do that next episode. I'll start working on that. I don't know if he has built all the things yet. I don't think he has, or not built, smelted a bunch of things, given me all the stuff I needed. I don't think he did. It's quite a far ways out, but then you guys kind of see how big of an area we want to have. You guys know Grom last season? Well, consider it's kind of that, but you know, fucking huge as well. But more made with like wood materials and stone materials rather than quartz, because from what I understand from 4, it was a fucking pain to get. And then I even helped him out at some points, and it still was a pain to get. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so I like he got a little bit of stone. he got some materials out. So this is kind of the shape we're going to be working with. What he wants to do here is, if you guys followed my single player Let's Play, you may have seen that like pirate eco type thing, where it kind of goes out into like a mouth shark-ish type way. Well, we kind of want to do something like that. And there's another random structure, by the way. Like some totems. And then there's this ugly little house. Which sadly wasn't with the thing, but was by Patrick. Anyway, so that's kind of the plan for next episode. We'll probably work out this thing here. Kind of show you guys how I've been working. Because I've been building kind of like cliff sites and shit quite a lot. But I don't think I actually showed you the progress of doing things like that. And since this is kind of one of those things, you know, it's not exactly a cliff site, but it's one of the things. Talking about cliff sites, if you guys really want to have some inspiration, I did make like a very awesome thing, or is it? So I was working on like potential Let's Plays ideas, and I don't know. I feel like I was like, oh, if I use this, what if I build something like this? And then I got kind of into it, and well, things like this happen, you know? So I built this. This is kind of like probably what we're going to be doing slightly. But then on like a bigger-ish scale. And then it's going to go, in like Patrick's design, it's going to go down like another 30 blocks or so, 30 to 40 blocks. And there's going to be like a little village down there as well. You saw pictures and he was instantly inspired of doing it. Anyway, the point with this build was to have like a mountain, and this should go all the way down. So I'm slowly working on this in like single player, and yeah, I felt like this is gonna be like my inspiration world for if I have inspiration. But yeah, that is that. I felt like this is pretty awesome, and I don't know, I never really shown you guys like much single player stuff, so this is like an unsure Let's Play world. I wasn't sure if I want to start up like a single player Let's Play world, right? So I found this world, which was pretty awesome. I technically actually recorded one episode in one of these worlds and deleted that world because I wasn't really happy with it. Yeah, I know, right? So probably single player Let's Play isn't going to be really doing it, and this is going to be the testing area I've been working on here. So as you guys can see, that works. It works a lot slower because I've done it differently. It doesn't even properly work either. What the fuck was this? Oh yeah, I was working on like a thing that went up like this. I should probably actually put those down there just for, you know, reference, I suppose. And believe it or not, it was actually for the Let's Play as well. I was trying out some wall designs, and this was kind of like the building structure I had for that, and it looks pretty sweet. I kept a couple things for Season 5 for Otlichno, actually. And let's see. There was a melon farm, and I think I actually eventually settled on this one here, which was a design that worked slightly. I don't know if it actually grows or not. It feels like it doesn't. Unless, like, they changed pumpkins and melons, right? I don't know. This is another design. This is another design. These are all, like, pumpkin kill designs, I suppose. This is what we originally had for Season 6. I should probably make a day. Slash time. Set. Oh, no, not head. Set day. This is what we have for Season 5 for the Nether Hub. You guys might remember this. We chose this style above this style. I feel like it actually turned out pretty sweet, but this is where all that magic happened. So it kind of gives somewhat behind the scenes. What was this? Oh yeah, that was a block swapper. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. I wanted to use that at some point. And this is one for the ceiling. Does this work? Yeah, it does work. And it was stackable as well. Oh. Well, that doesn't seem to work fine. Oh yeah, that was a problem with it, and then I kind of quit. I wanted to see if this worked. I didn't. It doesn't emit light. But that's my little testing world for right now. I used to have bigger ones, but then, you know, PC crashed and shit like that. I know, it still haunts me every single day that it did, because there was so much on that PC. But anyway, that was kind of it for today. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.